morning, everyone. Well, we left this morning from Pearl Bay and it's pretty windy already, so we are going, we've got the mainsail up and we are going 7 knots, and we are heading to, whoa, it slides, we are heading to Middle Percy, so the wind should drop off mid-morning, and we're still hoping we might just stop there for a couple of hours, maybe for lunch or maybe even for the night, if we can get reception somewhere, if we get coverage, because we are out of range here at the moment. So if we will be back in range, we'll check the weather and we will reassess our plan, but we do hope to stay at least afternoon and the night at Middle Percy's before we move on. The seas are pretty rough today. And we're going very fast. Better put this bucket away. Don't lose it. Whoa, there's a big one. That reminds me of the seas when we were traveling from Jervis Bay to Sydney.
Dragon's Island, baby! We just left Pearl Bay. It's probably blowing 15 knots out here. The wind instrument stopped working a while ago, so I never fixed it in Bundaberg. I don't know what the problem is. Probably the transducers stopped working or something, I don't know.
Give us the comments below if you do.
Yeah, if you got the same problem with your wind transducer or wind instruments, let me know. Could do with a bit of technical advice here. Well, the waves are sort of southeasterly, so we're still only about a mile off the coast here at Island Head Creek.
Oh dear.
So they're bouncing back at us from the shoreline there. I think once we get past here, they should might smoothen out a bit, and the tide's just about to turn. It's high tide now, so it's just about to start turning, and I think that'll also make them stand up a little bit, because it's going to go wind against tide. I think in this area here where I am, the wind, the tide sort of heads south, so we've got a bit of a southeasterly wind direction. No, I'm not fighting the wheel too much, it's pretty well balanced. We're sitting on averaging about 9 knots.
And I think we're catching up with these boats in front of us.
Oh yeah, we'll sort of catch up with them, but they're going pretty well too, you know. There's a good stiff breeze out here today. I think everyone's sort of puffing along pretty well. We've got a full rig up. I think we've seen most people go out with a reef in. This is what this boat likes.
And his crew too.
This is what it's built for. Doing 10 knots. But we're not quite there yet. We're just doing a couple of little 10s. Every now and then, you know that, because the spray starts to sort of like come above the bow. Get that nice whisper spraying up into the air. But we're sort of like got 56 miles to crack off today. So I think it's going to die down about 10 o'clock, back down about 10 to 15s. So make some hay while the sun shines. You know, knock a few miles over before the wind dies off. And tomorrow's going to be a light day, so we're still sort of like in two minds of what we're going to do there at the moment, whether we're going to keep sailing or spend the day at
Percy's. Give us comments below. I think
get blown away the next day. I think it's going to come in 20s. 20s, a good solid 20s the next day.
We will.
20-25s, I think they're sort of forecasting, but we'll see. 15 to 20s.
I'm trying to get some coverage on the way to get some weather update.
Oh yeah, we're getting a weather update. So I think we've got 4 sailing boats ahead of us. I give them a bit of a head start this morning, because we caught them all yesterday and overtook them. So it was only light wind yesterday.
Middle Percy Island. Beautiful beaches, and there will be a lagoon there too. So it's not that rough here anymore as it used to be, so I popped up on the deck with my life jacket. You never know. So I can show you a little bit of this island covered with Norfolk pines. Our darling brought us safely. This is the best bit. All the boats who left before us this morning. Oh, that's it. That's something that comforts me up. We can't stay here a full day, but at least tomorrow will be Sunday.
There we are.
We're at Percy's. Papa brought us here. Another iconic destination.
Oi,
The A-frame shack.
the Percy Island Yacht Club.
Oh, okay. There's some signage there. Coconut trees, loaded with coconuts. Hey Georgie, how do you like this place?
Good. It looks something like a car on. I had a look at that thing, but
Look at this. This is an iconic island, a stopover. And everyone who's just stopping over here, it leaves a bit of like a commemoration plaque, something like that, with the name of their boat. Oh, what a spot. Coconuts everywhere. Welcome to Middle Percy Island. Captain Matthew Flinders surveyed the Percy Isles in September 1802 and commented favorably on its natural assets. He mentioned evidence of the nomadic Aborigines who is in 1830 killed 2 white botanists visiting Middle Percy. Yeah. Anyone wishing to visit the homestead is welcome. If you are short on fuel provision, we may be able to help you with some items. Fruits, veggies, and are sometimes available. To contact the homestead, VHF channel 73, email, phone number. There you go. Very handy.
I can't believe it. I can't see my thing anywhere. Like it's
Oh, devastated.
in the 90s. I just had it hanging with a bottle of rum on
Oh, okay.
a lure.
it.
Well, we're upstairs now.
Come over here, Mama. Papa went across.
Okay. Look at that, a bit of a carpet.
Hold on.
Whoa, it looks a bit...
No, it's fine.
It's fine, there's always the first last time where it holds.
We are much bro, but you may not want to know.
Wow, that's where everyone leaves their hats apparently.
I'm gonna put my pack up here.
This is the view from the second floor. From the first floor. I mean, don't count the ground floor. Look at that. Look at them coconut circles on the floor. That's beautiful. Many creative people out there. Oh, Georgie is improvising a plaque there, so he can put it somewhere here. There you go. Ulu. We left a Ulu name at Shark. What was this? Shark Point Reef. Shark Point Bay. Hawkesbury in the rock. Now we do it here. Mica Lumpio.
Oh, I've got my plaque and stuff.
Hope it's not gonna fall on me.
Oh no, Mum, I swung in that already. Pretty safe. Yeah, it's pretty good knot.
Nice.
You're swinging on a plaque. That's actually a plaque, Mum.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
This is your last one.
Oh, this is my very first one.
Fantastic.
This one here.
Botany Bay. What's the name of your boat?
I'll put it on the back. You have
Oh,
to sort of like go around the back. And
oh
have
there
a
you
look.
go. He found it. 30
Good
years
stuff.
ago, he's back.
Yeah.
But there's a few more plaques inside.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Let's
cool.
have a
Somebody
look.
put it somewhere. They probably moved it because I had it hanging at the front.
Alatina.
Yeah.
There you go. That Paul's first boat. Here. Alatina.
Was it 95?
95. 30 years ago nearly. 28.
God, no, that old already.
Oh yes, darling. And this boat still floats, still sails. Look at this huge hammock. I didn't realize it was a hammock.
Yeah.
That's the biggest hammock in the world.
It used to be upstairs, this hammock.
I'm here.
Georgie's busy making his plaque.
Found this piece of wood over there in a wood pile.
Okay.
I was like, why not?
We found Paul's first boat. And now Georgie's making the plaque for his first boat. You
we
should
come
make a
back-
date.
We come back, we should come back with some paint the blue on it.
Varnish it. Give it a second use. Where are you going to put it, George?
Upstairs.
Vessel.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get a squeezy on you.
Paul. Lena. And George.
Georgie.
Up here. The spot I want it. I need to take my cap off so I can see what I'm doing. Grab my cap, please.
Assistant number 1. He's up to lift his plaque.
We've got 2 more bits of plaque to lift. I'll bring it up. Can you pass up my stuff, please?
Pass it to him, please.
You go, buddy.
And there's number 2 too. Hang on, it's number 2.
Got lots of things, haven't I?
Sure have, mate. Go on. Go and leave your collection up there.
I've got a nice spot to bring it to.
Having giant meals at this table, the whole crew. Oh, that's a nice camp chair. Someone left. More you look around, more you see, and more you find. Are you coming, Georgie?
Yep.
Let's go and check out the treehouse. So that's another interesting place here on the island. Treehouse. Andy's treehouse. Near like Andy and Terry's treehouse.
And when it's not occupied, can we come here?
Probably.
For a sleepover?
I don't know, it says occupied. They don't want to bother. But I've never been to a real tree house. This is what
What
it
are you
is.
doing?
I'm just coming having a look. How nice is that? Okay, let's go and check this lagoon out.
You're old enough now
Yeah.
where you'll remember everything from being this young age. And we're going over the lagoon now.
This is how you go to the lagoon?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Go this way.
Oh, yes.
The place goes up.
Lagoon. So this is the lagoon at the low tide.
Instead of managing the homestead, we're down here watching our boat. No, not in a place like this.
Yeah, it sort of comes, 3 metres in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can see where it's getting there. I think the water can get up to... Well, you can see this boat can fly out.
No?
Yeah. That's a huge stingray.
Is it?
No, this one looks like a manta ray. What's the name here? What are they? Little fishes?
Yeah, right there. Like it.
Oh, yeah. There's another shack here, and it says book exchange. So we are sort of, Georgie is reading a lot of his online books, but when there is no internet we're a bit stuck. He only has 3 books to read, so I'm just wondering. Oh yes, there is some books for kids. Yes. One, Don't Worry Grandpa. That's beautiful.
What's that?
Georgie will be happy. Look at all the solar panels there. Are you trying to open your coconut, George?
Yeah.
Did you find a tool?
You need to still. Maybe pack it through here.
That's a good little fireplace and an oven. Everything you need. Did you find it? No. Today is the 22nd. George is carving the date. Lucky you from Kalala.
Where?
They're sailing with Janine and Peter.
What's the name of their boat?
Lucky you. They're from Carmen Creek.
Yeah, here we go. Look at you.
Can you see Serendipity?
Is that the name of their boat?
Serendipity, yeah.
That's pretty flash, this one, isn't it? Goodness me, stainless steel.
I hope Janine and Peter will be watching our channel, because they will be world famous. World famous. Okay, here we are back where Georgie put his plaque. Okay, show me. What did you do? Where?
This one.
Oh. Ulu.
G.
Ulu. G. 20. 22. Well done.
Well, Mum done the Papa done.
And he did a bit of a coconut, a bit of a coral. Well done. That's this little fella. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed being spending a few hours at Percy Island. And if one day you are around, we definitely recommend you stop over here for a bit of walk and a bit of a history.
And let down a bit of the car and go upstairs, up the ladder, go across that risky bridge and come over, look down, you'll see that green little plaque, and that's my plaque.
Yep.
Look for Ulu.
Really?
Look for Latina,
You know.
which is first Paul's boat.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.